right, everybody, we are back. My first guest has starred in such films as Big Mama's House, Bad Boys, and Blue Streak. And starting next Wednesday, he can be seen in the new movie Black Knight. Please welcome very funny man, Martin Lawrence. How you doing?
Oh man, it's been a long time since we first met.
Yeah.
And so I sit home every night, you know, and I turn to the late show with Conan, and I go, you know what? I gotta go out there and see Conan, man.
Hey, thank you for
so,
doing
you
it.
know,
I appreciate it.
Because you were so nice to me when I met you years ago.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
And you know what I'm waiting for? Your biggest payback is you and me should do a buddy comedy together.
You think? That's
Don't
right.
you think?
That's right.
I'll be the uptight, white guy, and you're the cool guy, and you're yelling at me the whole time.
That's right. It'd be hilarious.
Be the biggest mistake of your career. Everyone in Hollywood, what is Martin Lawrence doing with that guy? We could be police detectives.
Well,
I'll write it up. I'll send it to you.
Okay, right. And I read it. I try to revamp wherever I think, you know.
There will be no changes.
All right.
You will do it exactly the way I tell you. Yeah, that would not. You know what I didn't know about you? Today I was reading up on you, and I always think I know about somebody, and I know all about him. You were born in Germany, which I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, you know, my father was, you know, in the Air Force, so, you know, I was, you know, being in the military. You know.
Well, you didn't have a lot of say over where you're born.
Yeah, right. You know, so you know.
But it's funny because I was thinking if you had been, I know you weren't there long, right?
No, I wasn't there long. I was in, but they circumcised me over here.
See, that's funny because I went to Germany for mine. Because they do really good work over there.
Well, they do really good work over here, I'll tell you that.
I didn't think this conversation was going to go this way.
It's all good. But
I'm delighted.
Late night. It's late night.
Yeah, now,
so.
you know, it's funny, though, and I was thinking, if you had stayed there, it would be so interesting, because I don't know any black comedians that have a German accent. That would be so weird if you were like, what's up? What is happening?
Yeah.
You're in the house, you know?
No, I love America, so I'm glad.
You're glad that you're here.
Be American citizen, yeah.
Now, we're all happy. You also, I found out something else which I didn't know. Of course, everyone knows it about the show Martin, which did so well, such a big hit. But before that, you were on What's Happening Now?
Yeah.
Which I don't know how many young people today know about, but when I was, I don't know when it came out, but I think I was like in 9th grade, or 8th grade, What's Happening came out with Raj and Rerun and Dwayne
Shirley.
and Dee, and let's just show, I think we have a picture here of Rerun just to bring us all back to that. There he is.
That's right.
And then they made a sequel, like it went off the air, and then a couple of years went by, and they brought it back.
And when they did, I happened to come in on the 3rd season of them bringing it back, and it was first television I had ever done. You know, I was coming off doing Star Search, and they sent my tape over there, and so they called, Columbia Pictures called and asked, was I interested in television, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Are you interested in making a lot of money? It's like an easy question to answer.
Yeah, it was real cool.
And you started out, you did comedy even when you were in high school, right? You used to make the teachers let you do a little bit of comedy, right?
Yeah, you know, it used to give me the last 2-3 minutes of class. Just said, if you let the, you know, other kids get their lessons, I'll give you the last couple of minutes of class. And, you know, but I had to be funny to get out of class, though, you know.
But that sounds like the coolest teacher in the world who would say, if you can be quiet for the whole class, I'll let you do a set for the last 2 minutes. Did like a spotlight hit you and you're like, all right, we're done with algebra. And we're gonna,
you know, actually, she was so cool. She gave me a number to an open mic at a comedy club, and I went there, and I said, well, what if I ever make it in comedy, what can I do for you? She said, well, when you make it, I just want a car. And so, you know,
I thought she was going to say, like, just say hi to me, say my name on TV. A car, wow.
Yeah, so, you know, Miss Henderson, I was able to go ahead and get her that car, so,
that's
you know,
great.
it was kind of cool.
Well, good for you. That's so nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have followed through on it myself. I'd have given her a 1972 Pinto.
Right.
I didn't say it was going to be new. This movie, Black Knight, this is kind of a cool idea. You go back, you're sent back in time.
Yeah, medieval times.
To medieval times, and you're trying to get by there. And you shot this, I mean, it looks, I couldn't tell. I thought it was shot like in England or something, but when you look at the movie, because it looks very realistic, but apparently it was shot on the same set as...
In Wilmington, North Carolina.
On the same set as Dawson's Creek, right?
Yeah, yeah. You know, well, the same studio.
Same studio.
Yeah, studio. Yeah.
So if you look hard at the movie, can you see, like, Dawson in the background?
No, but actually, you know, on my breaks, I used to ride a moped around there, and I would go down to the Dawson Creek set to see if I would see anybody, but I didn't see nobody. So, you know, they was on hiatus, so I just wanted to ride down and go, oh, Dawson's Creek.
That's funny to think of you, like, stalking people on a moped. Oh, look, it's a celebrity.
But, you know, we was in Carolina, you know, trying to have something to do, and but it was fun, yeah, a lot of fun.
Now, we have a clip here of the movie. What do we need to know to set this up?
Well, right now, they're about to cut my head off because I'm not who I said I was, and so now I'm trying to convince them that I'm this great sorcerer in order to save my life.
Okay, let's take a look at this clip from Black Knight.
Okay, wait, premises, they're backwards, you kingliness, one last word. Behold, do not anger me, for with these hands I make fire. Wait, fire!
We have fire.
Oh.
Kind of screwed. You forgot. When you were there, when you were doing this movie and you're on that set and you're around all these people, did you start thinking about whether or not you could have made it in medieval times? Did it look like you could?
I know I wouldn't have made it in medieval time, man. Because, you know, things are just different. I mean, I think knowing what I know who I am, knowing Martin,
right.
I think, yeah, I could have made it, but I wouldn't want to be in medieval time. They do things a little different. Like in modern time, we got shaman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Back then, they just had straw, you know, and you know, I can't go, you know.
You don't have to tell us. We all.
Right.
I think everybody here is with you,
Well,
like,
you know,
agreeing.
I mean, come on, you know, rough tissue. Come on,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's not good.
Yeah.
Now, before we go, I have to mention that you of course, you spent some time here in New York City, and you actually worked here. I wasn't aware of this either, but you used to work at a Sears.
Oh yeah, Sears and Roebuck. I was a TSR, which is a telephone sales representative.
Right.
And I also Salt and Pepper. They worked there, and Herbie Love Bug. And
What? Really?
Yeah, we all worked at Sears.
All these future celebrities work there. So many people right now are like, I'm gonna go down and get a job at Sears.
Right. Well, I'd be the person calling you on Saturday, waking you up.
Yeah.
Hi, did you just buy a washer? Are you interested in a maintenance agreement on that? Don't call here, click.
Did you yell like, I'm gonna be a big star one day, man? And then
I knew I had to do something.
you know, I have to get out of here right now.
Yeah.
Well, the movie is Black Knight, and it opens next Wednesday. And thank you so much for coming by.
Conan.
Good to have you.
Appreciate it.
Continued success. Martin Lawrence, everyone. William Shatner coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.